So, certain enemies, I think bosses are not affected by, holy cow. Literally 1 HP. Literally 1. Holy crap. Okay, let's stay over here. Holy cow. Greetings everyone, this is Iron18 and welcome to another Minecraft Dungeons episode. Hope you guys are having an awesome day. I'm having a fine day myself. So, you guys may have remembered that last episode we had a pretty good haul concerning concerning this axe. With the tower run, which took an hour. I know it took a really long time. I'm sorry. That's just how the tower is. It's really long, really tedious. And I kind of wanted to show you the entire thing. At least from my perspective. It's not the same for everybody. So, apart from that, I did a little bit of work off camera. Specifically with storage maintenance. I know that... What are you doing here? But what I basically did is I took every single common item that wasn't an artifact and I just salvaged it. Which is how I'm able to have over 3,300 emeralds on hand. So, yeah, that's nice. And of course, I forgot that last episode we didn't do the merchants because the video took so long. So we have, from the luxury merchants, we have mercenary armor. So, plus 297 health, 35% damage reduction, and plus 20% weapon damage boost aura. I'm not the biggest fan of this armor, but it is pretty nice, especially considering it's got thorns and lucky traveler, or surprise gift. Those are both really good. The thing with mine is that this is higher tier, but, oh yeah, that's it. It's just better. Because this one's better for a group of people because health potions heal nearby allies, but it's not better. The enchantments are not as good as this one, and this one is a rare, which is actually not bad. So we're gonna buy this, actually, and I am actually going to equip this. Black Wolf Armor, you're going to stay in limbo for right now. And I'm actually going to put on Thorns, because Thorns is amazing. Whenever you take damage, you deal damage back to the attacker. It starts off at 100% damage returned. So basically, I take damage, they take the same amount of damage, which means, you know, a lot of damage if they do a huge amount. And then up to 200% damage returned, aka double. And probably a surprise gift. I know some of you are probably saying, well, Lucky Explorer gives you the emerald spawn. But here's the thing, it's a chance, and I don't have the right equipment for that. So temporarily, we're actually going to put surprise gift and thorns on here. Now, as you can probably see from the storage chest, we also have a lot of uniques. Not that many, actually, but it's still quite a few. And the reason why I'm keeping all of these is actually for a later project. We'll get to that a little bit later. But I actually wanted to progress in something else. So yes, we have Thorns and Surprise Gift. I'm still going to use this because this thing has the better Surprise Gift. But this is just better armor. Now, as you can probably see on this map, there are 2 more areas we have to go to, which is Fiery Forge and Desert Temple. And then we are caught up, and then we have the strongholds. We'll do that later. And then we have this, which we need to complete, Fiery Forge and Desert Temple. So, I'm going to do Fiery Forge, mainly because, actually, no, we're going to do Desert Temple, because this has the chance of getting me something really good. So, we'll do that. Obviously, do it on default 7, because we are more powerful than that by 9. Because the recommended power is 33 or 42.
Deep within these halls awaits a powerful necromancer, the forgotten ruler of a nameless kingdom. The necromancer wields an enchanted staff that holds the power to summon the undead. We must destroy it before the arch-illager can claim it in his tiny evil hands. That would surely be the doom of us all.
Okay. Nice, so we basically have to defeat this necromancer in this desert temple. As you can also probably see from the top of that icon of in the map, there was Eye of Ender. That's because there's 2 more Eyes of Ender that we need. One of them is in this area. The other one we haven't unlocked yet. So we're gonna press M for the map. So 4 secrets, 4 chests. Not bad. Let's progress. As you see, immediately there's some emeralds we can obtain. They just clip through the floor. So my emeralds. Alright, and this is where things get a little bit trickier because of the amount of enemies, because there's a lot of enemies. Now, before you ask, I have no idea if thorns, if it is negated by damage reduction, at least on my end. Because I know if they have damage reduction, they're going to take less damage. But I don't know if it, because what happens is that I repel damage. Whenever I take damage, I deal the same amount of damage as they dealt to me. But I have damage reduction, so that means I'm going to take less damage, which means I'm going to repel less damage. But it's still something. So I enchanted my axe with Void Strike and Swirling. Swirling isn't the most powerful enchantment for this thing because this thing is already a swirling weapon, but it has a greater area than the axe itself, so I can hit enemies from further away, which is actually quite nice. And then the Void Touch is kind of weak when you hit fast enough, but it's still not bad. Oh, and ranged enemies take Thorn's damage as well. Alright, so then we have these guys, which I completely missed. We're gonna Thunder Strike him. I don't know why I didn't have that last longer, but that's fine. There we go. So obviously, still have the fox, still hanging about. Now this level is actually quite big, but it's got some nice stuff. If it's the right area, if it's the right generation. We'll get to that in a little bit. All right. So over here, we need to find a gold key because we need to unlock a gate, which means obviously it's got to be over here because it's the only area we can go to without opening a gate. Now that we've done that, as you can see, these 3 gates open, but this one closed. And by doing that, summoned in a bunch of other enemies. And we just leveled up level 29. Oh yeah, and if you guys don't remember, when you get hit or you take damage with a key, it'll try and escape. Oh, and explode. There we go. Oh, yeah, and my axe does amazing damage. 259 melee damage. There we go. Eliminated him, and now we can open this. Now I need to find the tomb. Now these are traps. You click on the pressure plates, and it'll do this. And it'll basically just do these, which will deal huge damage to you. And then Spinny Blade, which of course our pet is immune to because he is an awesome pet. This is vanity. That's nothing else. So we obviously have to go down this way, but there's a gate over here. We obviously have to go into the gate. And this might not be the right generation of what I was referring to. Alright. So in here, there is another new location scroll, but as you can see, there's no way to get over there. And I can't roll that far. Alright. These guys, Thunder Strike them. Alright, we got some thief armor. And we beat out some enchanted mobs. Let's tab again. Get our emeralds, you know the drill. Thunder Strike that necromancer, who actually survived. That's not allowed. Alright. Now, you might be thinking to yourself, well, why is it that you want this map generation to be a specific way? Because there is a specific, like, secret in this room. And I'll get to that in a minute. Once I get all these other enemies defeated. But yeah, so in case you guys don't remember, last episode I did the tower run. I'm probably gonna do that a bunch of other times off camera. And I'm actually holding those items for a later project, which is actually involving something from another DLC. I think it's a DLC thing. Alright. Probably hear from that it has created a bridge. This wasn't here before, to the new location, which if we are to not fall into a hole, we'll click on it, unlock the lower temple, which is really nice. That's not the land generation. The land generation's over here. So, there's a secret where if you roll over here, it will open a door, it sounds like. But the problem is that there's no way to get over there. However, that doesn't prevent us from getting some loot. So I'm going to equip, as per usual, my Ember Robe with Luck of the Sea 2. And we got a soul knife as well as a bundle of arrows. Not horrible. I mean, not great. Now down here, as you can see, we can't change the FOV or the POV, so we can't, like, adjust it. But okay, there's nothing up here. Let's go in here. Let's obviously switch back to our black wolf armor. Just kidding, my mercenary armor. We also got thief armor, plus 265 health, plus 25% melee attack speed with bag of souls, increases the maximum number of souls that can be carried. Not bad. And then acrobat, reduces the cooldown time between rolls. And then we got a soul knife, 164 melee damage, which is way less than my double axe. Thrust attack plus 1 soul gathering. It's got poison cloud and guarding strike on it. Not bad. Just not great. And it's also, as you can probably see, really slow. Which we don't want slow. Alright. Alright, Thunder Strike this Enderman. And do that. There we go. Thunder Strike the piggy bank. We got ourselves a glaive, some food, and a Shadow Brew potion. There we go. I like the double axe because the area, as you can see, is almost maxed out. And obviously, I've got souls to use, so we can just, use souls to power our corrupted beacon in order to just wipe out these enemies. Alright, this looks to be maybe it's not an ambush. Oh, these are a little bit different. These things knock you out. Or like, yeah, as you can see, these skeletons are super susceptible to it. Which are vanguards, and as you can probably see, they don't die super fast because you need to actually hit them at least twice in order for them to... Ow. Yeah, that's what I meant. So like that that spinning blade will deal damage to you. Same with the with other traps. There we go. Heal again. Got Shadow Brew, which is kind of pointless since there's no enemies nearby. But we do progress still. As you can see, we are now doing about 2,000 damage if we have the right stuff. In this case, the right brew. Alright, let's blow up some enemies. If you can't tell, blowing up enemies is fun. But anyways, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, those skeletons with the shields. You have to hit them at least twice because they have that shield. It's a one-time use shield, but it still saves them. Alright, there we go. There we go. Traps are super annoying in case you can't tell, because they slow you down and they deal damage. I think this might be an ambush. Yeah, I think so. Yep, there's a gate here, and you just got emeralds. Arch-villager's gonna summon in a bunch of enemies. Kind of usual. Kind of normal at this point. Here we go. Fortunately, these skeletons die really easily to my bow. And I've got strength, which means I better use this on the husks. Because strength does not work on a melee weapon. Actually, ranged weapon. It does work on a melee weapon. Alright. Alright, here's a bunch of those skeletons again. And they're super annoying, as you probably could tell. Because of their more like ranged attack, or actually just a longer reach. So you have to hit them first. Or hit them as quick as possible, but without getting knocked back. Because they do actually have a lot of knockback. Hey! You're not allowed to leave yet. And Grim Armor. There we go. This is not quite the armor I'm looking for. But it's not far off. Alright. This has a lot of stairs. I mean, I guess it's sort of like a pyramid. It's a really big temple. Alright, there we go. Ow. Took a lot of damage from that. There we go. Hey. You both can go away. Yeah. And they don't seem to be phased when I hit them. There we go. As you can probably piece from that, that thing hits hard. Thunder Strike, then eliminate those two, and get rid of the necromancer. I didn't mean to press that. Alright, throw some TNT. Let's hopefully get some collateral damage in there. There we go. There we go. Apparently that must have hit him. Nice. This way. We must press on for better loot. Also to defeat this necromancer guy. Enderman alert. Come on, bees. Be helpful. There we go. Picked up a soul knife from him. And I got some strength. Let's actually check our loot. So we got a totem of shielding. Totem has mystical powers, so this thing basically just produces a shield around you that basically blocks projectiles, lasts for 6.2 seconds, and has a 20-second cooldown. We've got Grim Armor. The unique version of Grim Armor is really good, with the right enchantments, of course, but I digress. So, plus 275 health, plus 50% souls gathered, and this is the killer, 6% lifesteal aura. Basically, when I attack an enemy, I gain health. And that doesn't matter, like, I don't think it matters what attack I do, so as long as it's direct. But that also applies to my buzzy bees, because it's an aura. And then we got another soul knife. This time it does 204 melee damage with a thrust attack. Same as usual, with kind of whatever enchantments. I mean, refreshment. Defeating a mob reduces your health potion's cooldown time, allowing you to heal again more quickly. 3 seconds health potion cooldown. But it's kind of whatever. Alright. This is a big area. I'm going to go through this big area, and I'll be back with you when I get finished. Okay. I beat out this huge area. That took way too long. Oh wait, there's some more skeletons. But as you can see, as you can probably figure out, there was no Eye of Ender area. There's a little offshoot over here, though. Because this leads to this is the boss room. And we don't want to fight the boss yet. We obviously have to do the Ender thing in order to get our Eye of Ender. Uh-oh. Now there are spikes. Alright, gotta be careful for those spikes. Press the button to lower the gate. And in we go. To this really winding staircase. Holy cow. Again, doing over 2,000 damage. And we absolutely nailed it with that TNT. That was beautiful. But holy cow, this thing goes far. Alright. There we go. Another Enderman. As you can see, there's static on the screen. There we go. Hit him like that. Come on. Did I miss enemies? No, they're done. There we go. Got some more TNT. And there is a chest down there. Okay. Regenerate. Speed potion. Oh, that's why there's a staircase. There's lava down there. Who'd have thought? Who'd have thought being about 600, like, maybe 600 plus feet below the surface of the earth, we'd have lava. Oh, there's 2 chests. Okay. Need loot. So we're gonna obviously put on our Ember Rope for maximum chance, for a higher chance of gaining, uniques. And no more uniques. Kind of unfortunate. More Grim Armor and a Glaive. Grim Armor doesn't have any good enchantments. The Glaive has a longer melee reach. This is what it looks like. Slow, because that sweep. And also the enchantments are kind of whatever as well. So, in we go. Holy cow, there's more! Oh. Wait. Alright, there we go. Oh, what the... Oh, I see what we have to do. Have to do that. We're gonna get in the middle so we can wreck these guys. Alright. Come on, zombie! What the... Oh, there we go. So... a trick is that with those regular chests, holy cow, you don't want to use the Luck of the Sea because the chances of getting uniques are so small. So yeah, a big damage. That did way more damage than I expected, actually. As you can probably hear, as you can probably guess from the sound of enemies just getting compressed in this huge, with these big ones. Alright, there we go. Roll across. Come on. There we go. Oh, dang it, we can't go up here. We can't cheat the level. Dang it. Oh, we need a key. Wow, Gabe. There we go. And we're obviously gonna get ambushed, so we need some bees. Right. This area is big, actually. I haven't been here in ages. I don't think I've ever actually been in this level, though, so, you know, that's the thing. But there's a chest. These drop emeralds, consumables, stuff like that. Don't bother with using Luck of the Sea on it, unless your main armor has Luck of the Sea, in which case then you use it, because it's built in. But otherwise, if you have like a separate set of armor that has Luck of the Sea, don't use it on those regular chests. It's not worth it. There we go. Oh yeah, I don't know how long that reach of the corrupted beacon is, but my guess is that it's really far. Alright. Holy cow. That's a lot of buttons that we have to do some pressing with. There we go. Button 1. Oh no. Crap! There's cracked bricks. That's not good. Alright, longer roll cooldown. Let's do that. There we go. Wait, now. There we go. There's another one. Okay, that just opened. Which is good. Now we just kind of have to make it over here. And then we use our Ember Robe. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Spider Armor, level 42. Nice. So this is, as you can probably tell, the unique version of Thief Armor. So plus 333 health, 6% lifesteal aura. Very nice. And then a 25% melee attack speed bonus. The enchantments are kind of crap. But that lifesteal bonus is really good. I'm probably going to use that as like my second suit of armor. Okay. Gotta maneuver very carefully. Okay. Okay, there we go. There we go. Holy cow. Ow. Don't do that. There we go. Oh, this is gonna be rough. There we go. Well, I took a little bit of damage. At least the spikes don't do that much damage. Wait. There we go. Okay, this is the trick. That doesn't work. There we go. This is gonna be an ambush, as per usual, but obviously we have to gain our heads on that. Can I go across? I can. Okay. And the boss is gonna be over there, probably. Alright, so lava is obviously bad. It's the same thing with Minecraft. Like regular Minecraft and Minecraft Dungeons. It's bad. Reaping Eye! He has Thundering. Shockwave. There we go. Hey, get back here. There we go. And I got another unique as well as an Eye of Ender. Sweet. It is a Venom Glaive, obviously a unique version of a glaive. But before we look at it, let's use our Ember Robe. Let's just get some more loot from in here. Grim Armor. Lame. Alright, Venom Glaive. 112 to 164 melee damage, longer melee reach. It spawns poison clouds. Yeah, it's literally just a unique glaive. But the enchantments aren't that good. The swirling actually might be good. But... and as well as a fire aspect, because then they get into clouds and they're on fire, which is kind of ridiculous, but it's still kind of, you know, whatever, because it's a glaive. I don't mean I don't mean to offend people who really like using glaives. I don't like using glaives at all. Glaives aren't fast enough, and I've used the glaives a couple of times. They just don't attack fast enough because they're long. They're like a pole arm. Obviously, we have to go all the way around these areas to get our emeralds. One of which ends up a level, one of which ends up going to the 5th dimension. But hey, what can you do? Alright. Uh-oh. We have to do jumping. We do have to do jumping. That was fun! Like, railgunned our way up there. Okay. They're there without getting destroyed. And then Swiftness Potion all the way to the end. Which, I think this is the end. Yes, fetch the staff. Okay, so also there's these two long segments over here. I have no idea how to get to them. I think that's not intentional. But as you can probably guess, no, we cannot just clip through the wall. There's no way to get around this. Except, you know, cheating. But I'm not going to be doing this legitimately. Let's get this boss summoned. Okay. Summon this guy. This might be rough. Thank goodness for piercing. Thunder Strike. There we go. Alright, okay. Ow. So, certain enemies, I think bosses are not affected by, holy cow. Literally 1 HP. Literally 1. Holy crap. Okay, let's stay over here. Holy cow. Literally at 1 HP. How did I get out of that? That is insane. Good thing he's not aggro on us, otherwise we'd be toast. Oh boy. Alright, health potion. Bees. Eliminate these guys. Yeah, you're behind a wall. Oh wow. Not that hard. Hit him. There we go. Picked up a glaive. Lame. 96 to 141 melee damage. Level 38. It does have leeching and exploding on it. Exploding, mobs explode after they are defeated. Up to 60% of enemy health as damage. Got leeching, it's got chains. Has a 30% chance to chain a cluster of mobs together and keep them bound for a short time. 3-second duration as maximum. And then critical hit gives you a chance to inflict critical hits dealing triple damage. There's a 20% chance for that to happen. The enchantments are good. The weapon is garbage. In my opinion. I don't use a glaive because they're just too slow. Their damage isn't good enough for how slow they are. Now, if it did big damage, that's one thing. Because then it makes sense. So, if you guys probably remember from the last episode, the tower video, that had the weapon I used, the Starless Knight. That's one thing because it does insane damage. So it's allowed to be super slow, but a glaive doesn't do enough damage, and it's super slow. Like, for example, this is a level 39 soul knife, up to 189 melee damage. Glaive is up to 152. It's not as good as a soul knife in terms of damage. Soul knife does a lot of damage, that's why it's allowed to be slow. This axe hits fast. That's why it's allowed, but it also has high damage.
The necromancer's staff is destroyed. Once again, the arch-illager is thwarted.
Nice. We thwarted the tiny little, tyrant. Alright, let's see what our results are. 280 arrows hit, 76 healing done, 3,944 damage taken, 100% of the chests have been opened, and 271,214 damage dealt. Monster chest, give me something good. Shock powder. Shock powder is a reliable tool for those who wish to make a swift exit. Level 43, and it is rare. Okay, so this thing does stuns nearby enemies. 4.7 second stun duration and 15-second cooldown. Alright, not bad. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to get rid of some of these. You have to be wondering, well, why are you getting rid of this? It's higher level than, you know, your Ember Robe, and it's got Luck of the Sea on it. I know, but this thing, Uniques, that thing also has Prospector. So, yeah. Also, these are commons. I'm not keeping commons anymore. They take up too much space. I'm going to only keep the green ones, or rares. Unless it's an artifact. Then, I will make an exception. So, we're going to transfer this to it, and we're going to transfer this, that. And I'm going to keep this because this has lifesteal. Okay. Village Merchant, what do you have? A Harvester for 497 artifact damage. Level 38. Mine's only level 28. You know what? Yeah, let's do that. And besides, that leaves more artifacts in here. Nice. What else do you have? Mercenary Armor, that's level 37. Meh. It's got a Soul Crossbow. And it's got Sickles. So those are kind of trash. What does the Luxury Merchant have? A level 41 sword. My double axe is level 55. But I'm definitely going to go do some gambling in here. So Mystery Merchant sells random items for one out of several item categories. The reason why I say gambling is because you could get something good, you could get something bad. Try armor. Climbing gear. The sturdy climbing gear is perfect for braving the blistering cold of the icy mountain face. So minus 40% artifact cooldown, resists any form of knockback by 75%. It is a power of 41. Random melee weapon. Coral Blade. Power of 40. The Coral Blade cuts through enemies with stinging accuracy. Rapid slashes. Okay. So that's climbing gear. Let's see how this works. Okay, these are okay. Let's re-equip that. These are both from the DLC. Plus 311 health. That's not bad, actually. Restock. I'm gonna try and stay above 2,000 emeralds all the time. Random melee weapon again. Great hammer. Okay, then random ranged weapon. A longbow. Okay. Great Hammer, 134 melee damage and a great splash. And this is what a Great Hammer does. So it has a big area, not as much as my axe. And my axe is faster, it's got the same power, actually does more damage. Then we have a Longbow, 74 to 221 range damage and strong charged attacks. More speed apparently, but less power. Enchantments of both of these are not that good, so we're going to salvage these. As well as the climbing gear. Even though this is technically better, this has good enchantments. This one does not. I'm going to keep the Coral Blade though, because it's a rare. Now I obviously have to try one more time. Random item entirely. Scatter Crossbow. Level 42, 76 by 3 range damage, because it shoots multiple projectiles. And it says that this is also a half-decent musical instrument. Its speed is way higher, but its power is less. Probably because this thing does 104 range damage, this thing does 76. I'm going to get rid of that, and I'm actually going to put the Coral Blade away because it is a rare. Put that in there. Alright. Also between episodes, not between these, but when I finished Creeper Woods, the last time I needed was the Death Cap Mushroom. So this greatly increases attack and movement speed by 10-second duration. I don't know if I had mentioned that previously. Okay, so that's going to do it for me for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, please be sure to check out my other Minecraft Dungeons videos. Apart from that, thank you guys so much for watching. And actually, let's get Thundercrack. When the hero is revived. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll definitely see you in the next one.